Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of the Labyrinth of Time. I've been a little bit under the weather in the last week, but I've got a bit of energy to record today, and we left last week on such a cliffhanger. Now, I said last week we weren't going to go over the bridge straight away. We're going to try first this guy's date of birth from the journal. As far as that locked door goes, back in the hotel. Not going to take us terribly long to get there. Let's see if we can open up a giant, ominous looking door. I hope you guys have all had a great week. We've got ourselves a Mayan... What's it called? A Mayan statue? Orange to take us back to the mirror maze. Man, this mirror maze, you're just gonna learn this mirror maze. Oh shoot, hang on here. East, 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 up, here, 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 one, up, and up one. And then out. Through here. Ominous door. Now, what date are we looking for? Let's open up the journal. It's going to be over. It's towards the end. It's towards the end. Double congratulations, because today was his 40th birthday. Today was his 40th birthday, and today was fourth of the 8th, 12. I need the first digit to be 0. 4th of the 8th, 12. His 40th birthday, though. Take 40 from 12, you're going to get 72? No. 72 would be 28, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 72. Quick maths. There we go. What are we going to find? We are in a tomb facing east. Okay, well here we go. Still in a tomb. In the tomb of King Minos. Whoa! What is this? Alive. That looks like a large skeleton, doesn't it? Alive. Is that as in like the skeleton's alive? I'm surely not. I took the pith helmet. I don't know. What does the helmet do? You're now wearing the pith helmet. I mean, I prefer the slightly more ornate helmet that we've got going on here, to be honest. Okay. I don't like the giant skeleton. TBH. We open this. You courageously open the sarcophagus. But what is it? Nothing happened. Creation ornament. Okay. Is the skeleton going to be behind me? No, the skeleton's still dead. That's fine. I want to get out of here. I don't do skeletons. Let's get out of here. That's a dead end. What is it, though? What is it? So we've got the Mayan talisman. That's great. A sword. A Crescent ornament. Oh, that could be a door knocker. Could it? For opening up the door in the Crescent. Could be. Let's go and have a look. Bonk bonk, here, and past you and out. And we look at you and we go and grab our keycard. Man, we've got so much stuff in our inventory. And we push the green button we're going to go with. Okay. And next, push the big purple button. And where are we going to get to next? So we've got this big door here with a big hole that looks like that's going to fit. Yeah. So let's take this. I'm going to use it to open that room up. In the throne room of Minos. In the throne room of Minos. You can't open it. Can't take it. We can move the throne though. And we've got paint. You take the can of Acme Crescent Fresco paint. So that's the second. That's the second tin of paint we've got. We've got a regular can of paint and we've got a can of Acme Crescent Fresco paint. Fancy paint. What are we going to use that for? It's really unclear, isn't it? Okay. Nope, that's not the one we want. We want out here. Well, now we're crossing the bridge into the center of town, let's say. Do you know what? Safety save right here. Who knows what's on the other side of this bridge? Boom, boom. On the bridge platform facing north. Do you know what? We're gonna oversave slot 4 on the bottom of the well. Yeah. What do you reckon's in the centre of the maze? something we've got to paint. In the maze center. Whoa! That's amazing. What? Oh, you guys, man. The Mayan talisman. The Mayan talisman goes there. Clearly. It's the correct shape. The Minotaur tries to gore you with its murderous horns. Okay. Use a sword. Nope. I mean, I'm not making it up, right? Like, that gap on the front of his head looks very much like the same shape. It would seem a little bit weird if the answer to this was use gun on Minotaur. Okay, what? Use the fresco paint. So, the bit with the... The fresco paint must be used for something, right? The fresco paint must be used for something. Because they wouldn't go through the trouble of hiding... That fresco paint is effectively behind 2 locked doors. And it's the only thing behind those locked doors. So... Get the Labyrinth out. I mean, the Labyrinth was in... was at least in the area. Alien belt? No. Silver key, helmet, Mayan talisman. Right, the background to the Mayan talisman. Oh, I thought that was the door we came through, that the door had changed shape. Okay, well, can I move this? No, can't move it. Can't take it. No, can't open it, can't close it. Look at it? No. The talisman quivers in your hand, but then becomes still. Fine. What can I use in a mirror? I could paint the mirror. Car key, journal, pith helmet. You paint over the mirror. And now... Oh, wait. There's a second mirror. Second mirror. OMG. That's a spot for the Labyrinth. You put the Labyrinth in place. Open. No. Close. No. Move. Take. Look. What is it? Use the talisman? Does this feel like very kind of endgamey kind of vibes now? You blast the keystone with the talisman. With the keystone destroyed, the labyrinth shreds into unreality. It certainly is quiet here. Hey, you have done well, my friend. The labyrinth is destroyed, and the spirit of King Minos has fled back to the other world. Now I am free again after many long years of slavery. I am in your debt. Still, I must follow the evil king and watch him carefully. Who knows what new plots may be hatching? I chose well when I summoned you from Earth, mortal. Hail and farewell. It certainly is quiet here. Say, when you're where something outside of time and space used to be, where exactly are you? If you'd like to find out, watch for... Lost in... What? Are you seriously sequel baiting here? Is there a Labyrinth 2? Lost in the Land of Dreams. Is that a joke? Are they just finishing it on a joke? That's such a blatant sequel bait. That just has to be a troll, right? That's got Spaceballs the Lunchbox vibes all over it. Oh, I kind of love it. Is that it? Is that it? Is it not? That's it. That's it. Game is over. Game literally quit to desktop. Well, my friends, with that crash to desktop or quit to desktop at the end of, no credit roll or anything like that. Very strange. But yeah, that was the Labyrinth of Time. How do we find it? Well, we definitely hit a really good stride in the last couple of episodes there. Overall, we ended the game with one hint that I had to look up. Well, no, I didn't look up a hint, unfortunately, because this game is so old and so obscure. There isn't really a subreddit that you can go to ask for hints. So I literally Googled, how do you find the light source for the ziggurat, right? And I found, okay, you get the lantern from the mind. Fine, okay. So we didn't quite do it spoiler free. That's okay. We were hint score equals 1 for that one. What did we think of it? It was pretty bad overall. Do you know what? It's very much a game of its time. It's very much a game in 1993. Myst came out the same year, right? And Myst was comparatively just really good by comparison. But then Myst was literally just such a wave of excellence. It changed the whole, not just the puzzle game genre, but video games for quite a while, right? So it's a very unfair comparison to compare it to Myst directly in that way. Does it have some charm? It has some charm. I'm really pleased that we got our way through it. As I mentioned way back in episode 1, this was a game that I had on my old Apple when I was growing up. Never beat it. I'm really happy that as an adult, I've gone back to beat this relic of my childhood, and I think there are a few other games that fall into that category that we're going to be going back to and having a look at. But for now, this was the Labyrinth of Time. I have just quickly looked it up. There was never a sequel made. Apparently Labyrinth of Time 2 was planned. It just never materialised, which is, a bit of a shame, because although I didn't think it was all that great, it was fine. Like, you could have got a sequel to this, I think. It had charm. I still have many questions. There are a lot of locked doors that we never opened. There was a locked door at the top of the train car that we never could open. Don't know what that was. There were a load of items that had no use to them. Just clogging up the inventory there. You know, don't know what that eagle was for, like at all. That's just a bit baffling. One of the things that is going to be a little bit unforgivable is the egregiousness of the soft locks. Crushing the train, especially given that, oh man, we recorded 3 episodes without realizing we'd crushed the train, and that is, it's not great. It's not great. The other soft locks we found, okay, you'll want that quarterback. Actually, interestingly enough, strictly speaking, if you know the code of the sliding puzzle, like if you've been there before, you don't actually need to use any quarters, because the other quarter we used was to get the newspaper, which actually we didn't need because the newspaper from the future doesn't appear to have a use. So you might not actually need to use the quarters at all. But yeah, the first soft lock we knew about, right? You will want that quarterback, fine. This train crushing soft lock, that's a bit cheap. The other soft lock we found about the surreal maze, that is less bad because the manual literally tells you don't go through that door until you found a light source. And we went through the door anyway, so we kind of knew that that would probably be a soft lock going into it, which is why we did the safety save. The surreal maze, if you have any, did I miss a clue as to how I was supposed to navigate that? Let me know. Overall though, yeah, the game had charm, right? It was very much a product of its time, and there's a lot of game design aspects in that I'm glad we got past. I also looked up the music as well. Apparently, the music was just stock music from the time as well. So, and I think you can kind of tell because, like, when you load the game and when you go into different areas, the music isn't tied to any particular area, and the music's not really tied to what you're doing. It's just a playlist which plays. So I think that's also something that could be improved as well. Doubly bad considering that the music is also copyrighted. So these videos, if you are seeing ads on them, that's not me. Anyway, with that, I think that's going to be the Labyrinth of Time. I had fun playing it though. I had fun, and I'm glad that that this relic from my childhood is now in the completed category. Join us this time next week where we will be playing something else. For now though, have a great rest of the day. Have a great week. I will see you soon. Bye bye.